It's this beautiful edge design featuring hearts that are upside down and then some opening in between. On this video, I'll teach you how to do the heart frill edge. I'll be using a 4mm hook and some acrylic yarn size 4. Alright, so for this design, you're going to start with a foundation chain that's a multiple of 3. In my case, I have 12 chains. We're going to begin with row 1. For row 1, you're going to do 1 single crochet into the second chain from the hook. So you're going to skip the first chain, into the next, do a single crochet. And this row is simple. You're just going to do 1 single crochet per chain all the way to the end. So do that and I'll see you when you're done. All right, this here is the end of row 1. For row 2, we're going to start with a chain 4 and flip your work. This chain 4, by the way, counts as a treble crochet. And now we're going to work 2 treble crochets into the first stitch. So for a treble crochet, you're going to yarn over twice. Into that first stitch, insert your hook, pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And do that again, 1 treble crochet into the first stitch, yarn over twice, into the stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. That is our second treble crochet. Now we're going to start the row repeat. The repeat starts by chaining 3. So 1, 2, 3. You're going to skip 2 stitches and into the next we're going to work 3 treble crochets. So yarn over twice and do 3 treble crochets into this stitch. I'm going to do these faster because I already explained how to do them previously. That's my second treble crochet and my third treble crochet. And that is the end of the repeat. So go back to the beginning of it. We're chaining 3, skipping 2, and into the next doing 3 treble crochets. And then 1 more. There you go. I've got 1 more repeat to do in this row based on the amount of stitches that I have left. So I'm going to do that off camera and I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, this here is the end of row 2. For row 3, we're going to start with a chain 4, which counts as a treble crochet. And then we're going to flip our work. You're going to do a treble crochet into the first stitch. So yarn over twice, into the first stitch, a treble crochet. Now we're going to start the row repeat. The repeat starts by doing 1 treble crochet into the next stitch. So yarn over twice, into the next stitch, a treble crochet. Now into the next stitch, you're going to work 2 treble crochets. So yarn over twice, into the next stitch, 2 treble crochets. That's 1. And that is 2. Now we're going to do a picot stitch. For a picot stitch, you're going to chain 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now we're going to work a single crochet into the 4th chain from the hook. So count backwards, 1, 2, 3, 4. Into that 4th chain, we are doing a single crochet for our picot stitch. Continuing the repeat, you'll chain 2. And now into the next stitch, you're going to work 2 treble crochets. So yarn over twice, we find the stitch here, the treble crochet, and into it do 2 treble crochets. And that there is the end of the repeat. Let's go back to the beginning of the repeat. It starts by doing 1 treble crochet into the next stitch. Now into the next, you're going to work 2 treble crochets. So 2 treble crochets into the next stitch. That's 1. And that is 2. Now we're going to work a picot stitch. So we chain 6. And then we'll do 1 single crochet into the 4th chain from the hook. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Into that 4th chain, a single crochet. Then you chain 2. And into the next stitch, into the next treble crochet, you'll do 2 treble crochets. So yarn over twice, find that next treble crochet, and into it do 2 treble crochets. And that's the end of the repeat. So I'll go back to the beginning of it and do this repeat. I believe we're not going to be able to finish it entirely. So I'm going to do the repeat once more and show you what to do for the very end. Okay, I just did the repeat once again. So I finished by doing the 2 treble crochets into the next stitch, which is the treble crochet of the previous row. You'll have 2 stitches left. One is the treble crochet and one is the turning chain. So now into these 2 last stitches, you're going to work 1 treble crochet into the next. It's just 1 treble crochet into the last treble crochet. And into the top of the turning chain, you're going to work 2 treble crochets. So yarn over twice, go into the top of the turning chain with 2 treble crochets. Now this here is the end of row 3. Now let's move on to row 4. For row 4, you're going to start with a chain 4, which counts as a treble crochet, and flip your work. We're going to work 1 treble crochet into the base. So into the stitch that you're currently in, 1 treble crochet. The first stitch. Now, we're going to start the row repeat. The repeat starts by doing 1 treble crochet into each of the next 3 stitches. So into the next 3 stitches, just 1 treble crochet each. That's 1, 2, and 3. Now, we are going to be doing 2 treble crochets into the next stitch. So into the next one, 2 treble crochets, like into the same one, 2. So there we go. Now we are going to chain 9. And now you'll do 2 treble crochets into the next stitch. So find the next stitch here and into it do 2 treble crochets. That's 1 and 2. And that's the end of the repeat. Let's go back to the beginning of it. The repeat starts by doing 1 treble crochet into each of the next 3 stitches. So that is 1, 2, 3. Now into the next, you're going to work 2 treble crochets. And that's 1 and 2. And to finish the repeat, you'll do a chain 9. Sorry, that's not the end of the repeat. This is just the continuation, chain 9. Now to finish the repeat, you would do 2 treble crochets into the next stitch. So into the next stitch, 2 treble crochets. Now that there is the end of the repeat, I'll be able to do this once more, and then I'll show you how to do the very end of the row here. Okay, I just did the last repeat here, finishing off with those 2 treble crochets into the next stitch. So at the edge here, you're going to have 4 stitches, and this is what we're going to do to finish off. you're going to do 1 treble crochet into each of the next 3. So just 1 into each of the next 3. Which will take you to the very end, which is the turning chain. So that's my 3 there, and into the turning chain, you're going to do 2 treble crochets. To the very last one, just 2 treble crochets. Okay, this here is the end of row 4. And so what's happening here is you're creating kind of like the bottom of the heart. And in the next row, which is our last one, we'll do the shape of the heart. So that there's the end of row 4. Now for row 5, our final row, you'll start with a chain 4, which counts as a treble crochet. And you're going to flip your work. So now we're going to create a 3 treble cluster. Essentially what that means is we're going to be going and doing a treble crochet 3 together across the next 3 stitches. So you're going to yarn over twice, go into this first stitch, grab the yarn, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 and stop right there. Yarn over, go into the next stitch, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 and stop. Yarn over, go into the next stitch, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 and stop. And now we're going to have, 5 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through all 5 loops, like that. Now we are going to chain 5. So the chain 5 begins the row repeat. And do a slip stitch into the next treble crochet. To the next treble crochet, just a slip stitch. And so this is going to be one of like the sides of the heart. Continuing the repeat, we chain 5. And we're going to do the same thing just on the next 3 stitches. So you're going to yarn over twice, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 and stop. So we're doing the treble crochet 3 together. Yarn over, into the next stitch, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 and stop. Yarn over, into the next stitch, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 and stop. And now we're going to yarn over and go through all of the loops. And that creates the second half. Now we're going to chain 5. And do a slip stitch to the last treble crochet here. And that's going to give us that beautiful heart shape. Continuing the repeat, we chain 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to skip 4 of the chains, and then into the next, you're going to work the following. So you know how we have a chain 9 space here. Skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Into the next, insert your hook and do a single crochet, a chain 4, and into the same chain, another single crochet. And let's see here. Now we're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we're going to move on to the next heart. So for this heart now, this one here, you started it with a chain 5 because you needed, it was the beginning of the row. However, for here, we're just going to go straight into those treble crochets together. So you're going to yarn over twice, go into the first treble crochet, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 and stop. You're going to yarn over once, into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 and stop. Into the next one, same thing. Yarn over, pull through 2 and stop. You'll have 5 loops on your hook. yarn over, pull through all of the loops. Now we're going to chain 5 and do a slip stitch into the next treble crochet. And we've got the right side of the heart. Now we are going to chain 5 and do a treble crochet 3 together across the next 3 stitches. So yarn over twice, into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 and stop, and do that again twice more. You'll have 5 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 5. And that's going to be the next heart repetition. So this one was a little bit different because it was the first one, but moving forward, this is how you're going to do them. Continuing the repeat after you've done the treble crochet 3 together, you're going to chain 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll skip 4 chains. Into the next one, do a single crochet, chain 4, and into the same chain a single crochet. And then you'll chain 6. And that's the end of the repeat. So then you would move on to the next heart, which I can just verbalize it for you. You'll begin with the treble crochet 3 together. Then you chain 5, slip stitch into the next stitch, chain 5, treble crochet 3 together. That's going to give you the heart shape. Then you would chain 6, do the repetition, skip 4 chains, and then do the repetition of single crochet, chain 4, single crochet, and then you chain 6. And continue doing this all the way to the end. That you're going to finish off by just doing the last heart on this side here. So you're not going to do the full repeat. You're just going to finish off when you do the last treble crochet 3 together, making sure the last bit goes into the turning chain. So you do that, and then you can cut off your yarn and thread your ends through. Okay, and here we have it. It's a little bit harder to tell because these are supposed to kind of just like bunch up. But if I extend it, you'll notice that upside down heart. And then in between, you get those openings. Hey, while you're at it, why don't you just subscribe to my channel? Just do it. Just do it.